Caitlin Clark is going viral again for the new Nike commercial. The shoes are finally coming out. Man, these Caitlin Clark shoes are about to jump off the shelves, bro. Y'all should have did this. We're going into year 3. Y'all should have did this year 1. Her shoes gonna be out for this season. I'm getting me a pair of Caitlin Clark shoes.
Caitlin Clark's Nike commercial just snapped the internet in half. The spot rolls out like a glossy, star-packed flex that had everyone locked in, and then the twist lands. The signature shoes that fans are already obsessing over, teased during a viral Christmas reveal, will not actually hit shelves until spring 2026. That timeline alone has people doing double takes, trying to make sense of why the wait stretches that far into the future.
Finally, I'm trying to figure out what took so long. I really don't know what took so long for y'all to start this rollout, but hey, it's finally here. You see it. We gotta break it down.
The bigger question buzzing around is why it took Nike so long to even move on a signature line in the first place. The demand for Caitlin Clark gear has been loud and constant since her first game. This feels less like a simple delay and more like a slow burn rollout that risks losing momentum. Fans are stuck in a weird space, impressed by the commercial's polish and star power, but irritated by how long they are being asked to sit tight. That stretched timeline is the real shocker, and it is where most of the noise is coming from. Frustration is easy to spot across social media and sports talk. Fans and commentators are openly side-eyeing Nike's strategy, wondering how an athlete who crushed records and dominated headlines right out of the gate went this long without a signature shoe.
It says Caitlin Clark's anticipated Nike signature shoe is expected to launch in spring 2026. Nike's signature roster features all-time greats, and I am incredibly proud to join some of the best athletes in the world. I'm excited to share a first look at what we've created together. Y'all should have did this. We're going into year 3. Y'all should have did this year 1. Year 1. Let's take a look at the ad.
Hey, Caitlin! Can you make it from there?
The buzz has been non-stop, and the demand has been undeniable. Instead of striking while the iron was hot, Nike hit pause. That decision left room for speculation and created a noticeable gap in the market. Many believe the smarter move would have been a year 1 drop, riding the wave of her rapid rise. Unveiling the shoe now while asking consumers to wait 2 more years creates tension. There is excitement about what is coming, mixed with irritation over the dragged-out anticipation. Even with all the timing questions, the commercial itself still lands hard. It shot straight into the conversation as one of Nike's top spots ever. This was not just an ad, it was a full cultural moment. Nike showed they still know how to command attention, even when the product payoff is set far down the road. The visuals are clean and eye-catching, and the storyline hits right where it should. It perfectly captures Caitlin Clark's ability to pull up and score from anywhere on the floor. This is a clear tribute to her deep-range confidence and fearless shot selection. The ad is not really about pushing sneakers right now. It is about locking in a legacy and stamping an era. Even though the actual shoes are still far off for fans who want them now, the immediate viral impact of the ad is impossible to ignore.
This is fire. Y'all got Travis Kelce them in there, and y'all got Mama Bluter in here. Yeah. This commercial is top 5 already. Top 5.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Hey, Caitlin from here might be impressive. Am I right?
Whatever, Che.
So right here. All right, this is Scott.
From there!
From anywhere.
Once the cameos start rolling in, the star power becomes impossible to miss. The commercial levels up fast with Travis Kelce, the NFL's tight end powerhouse, appearing alongside his brother Jason Kelce. Then Travis Scott steps into the frame, adding his own cultural weight. Michael Che brings sharp comedic timing that keeps things light without feeling forced. On top of all that, there is a meaningful appearance from Clark's former Iowa coach, Lisa Bluter, known to many fans as Mama Bluter. This is not just a basketball commercial, it is a full celebrity lineup built to hit multiple audiences at once. The range of familiar faces helps the ad break out of sports circles and land squarely in pop culture. That crossover appeal is why people everywhere are talking about it. Lisa Bluder's presence adds a deeper layer that goes beyond hype. Including her former coach grounds the commercial in Clark's real journey and the support system that helped shape her rise. For fans who followed her college career closely, seeing Mama Bluder brings everything full circle. It makes the moment feel earned and personal, rather than purely corporate. That authenticity cuts through the flash of celebrity cameos. It reminds viewers that behind the fame and the spotlight is a foundation built on mentorship, trust, and long-term belief. This balance between polish and sincerity is what makes the ad stick, reinforcing Caitlin Clark not just as a superstar, but as an icon, shaped by the people who stood with her from the start. The From Anywhere concept sits at the heart of this commercial and taps directly into Caitlin Clark's signature style. Long-range shooting is not just something she does, it is who she is on the court. The ad leans hard into that identity, visually showing her knocking down shots from distances that feel unreal. It puts her confidence and range front and center without needing to over-explain anything. This comes across as a true reflection of her game rather than a forced marketing angle. Caitlin Clark has built her reputation on taking bold shots and making them look routine. By highlighting that skill, the commercial creates a strong and believable link between the athlete and the product. Fans instantly recognize the accuracy of this portrayal, which makes the message hit harder and feel earned.
Sorry, Asia. I'm sorry. That's one of the hardest Nike. That's one of the hardest commercials to come out in a minute. That's one of the hardest commercials. That's fire. That is fire. Man, these Caitlin Clark shoes are about to jump off the shelves, bro. They literally about to jump off the shelves. I'm getting me a pair. I don't care what I gotta do. I don't care if I gotta sleep outside the mall for a day. I'm getting me a pair of Caitlin Clark shoes. I missed out on all the PEs.
Tying the shoe to the fearless, game-shifting plays she delivers on a regular basis strengthens the connection even more. It feels natural, like the shoe is an extension of the way she already plays. The anticipation for these shoes is reaching wild levels. People are openly talking about camping out, waiting in line, and doing whatever it takes to secure a pair. This is not being treated like a normal sneaker drop. It feels like a full-blown cultural moment. The narrator of the source material makes it clear, saying, "I don't care what I gotta do." That intensity continues with, "I don't care if I gotta sleep outside the mall for a day. I'm getting me a pair of Caitlin Clark shoes." That level of dedication says everything about her influence right now. Fans who missed earlier limited releases are locked in and determined not to miss this one. The demand reflects how deeply her brand has connected with people. Outside the commercial itself, Nike pushed the hype even further with exclusive From Anywhere promo packs sent to select influencers and media figures. These were not basic packages. They were designed to feel rare and off-limits, marked with clear instructions not to open until Christmas. That move added mystery and turned the reveal into a shared moment across social media, keeping the conversation alive and building tension without rushing the payoff. This rollout shows just how deep Nike's understanding of viral marketing really goes. By tapping into unboxing culture and the natural hype of the holiday season, the brand stretched the impact of the signature shoe launch far beyond a single moment. Even with the long wait ahead for the public release, the added layer of exclusivity only drives demand higher. The envy and frustration from those who did not receive promo packs has become part of the entertainment itself. The narrator's reaction captures that feeling perfectly. Being left off the list clearly struck a nerve, coming across as genuine disappointment and even a sense of disrespect. That response highlights how desirable anything connected to Caitlin Clark has become during this rollout. What should be a simple promo package suddenly feels like a symbol of status, proof that you matter in this moment. This dynamic puts a spotlight on the intense competition among creators and fans who want a seat at the table. Everyone wants access, recognition, and proximity to the launch. That pressure only strengthens the viral nature of the campaign, turning each reveal into another spark that keeps the conversation alive and moving. At the same time, the launch officially places Caitlin Clark among Nike's elite signature athletes. She is now positioned within a rare group of all-time greats, which sends a clear message about how the brand views her future. This is not a short-term play or a quick endorsement. It is a long-term investment and a strong vote of confidence in her talent and influence. Being aligned with legends signals that Nike sees her as a generational athlete whose reach goes well beyond the court. That level of recognition, especially so early in her professional career, is a major milestone and speaks to the impact she has already made on the sport. Still, one issue continues to stir debate. The confusion around the shoe's release date has not gone away. The announcement points to a spring 2026 launch, yet the commercial arrived during the Christmas season of 2024. That gap creates mixed expectations and keeps fans caught between excitement and frustration, adding yet another layer of tension to an already high-stakes rollout. This disconnect has left fans confused and more than a little irritated. A lot of people assumed the shoes would be ready for the upcoming season. With the commercial dropping at the peak of Caitlin Clark's popularity, a 2-year gap between reveal and release feels painfully long in a sports and fashion cycle that moves fast. Holding attention for that long becomes a real challenge, even for a brand as powerful as Nike. The delay itself has turned into a storyline. The overall mood online is blunt. The wait feels unnecessary and overdone. With demand already sky-high and Clark under an unprecedented spotlight, stretching the timeline this far comes off as counterproductive. Fans keep asking why Nike would create such a massive surge of hype now, only to make people wait through 2 more WNBA seasons before they can actually buy the shoe. This approach raises real questions about revenue timing and fan engagement. Some believe Nike missed a prime window by not being ready to launch sooner, especially when interest was at its absolute peak. Instead of striking immediately, the brand chose patience, risking the chance that the initial frenzy could cool off. That gamble has sparked heavy debate among sneaker insiders and sports business watchers. Zooming out, this commercial goes beyond pushing a product. It plays a role in shaping the future of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark has pulled mainstream attention toward the WNBA in a way few athletes ever have. A signature shoe with Nike represents a major step in recognizing and amplifying that impact. The move signals a shift where female athletes are treated with the same commercial weight and cultural influence as their male counterparts. It sets a new standard for endorsement power and visibility. This is not just about sneakers, it is about representation, progress, and the scale of influence Clark now holds in professional sports. Her rise is already inspiring a new generation of players and fans. Claims that this ad belongs in the top tier are not exaggerated. The commercial blends sports, celebrity culture, and personal storytelling in a way that sticks. It is not something viewers casually scroll past. The visuals, the unexpected faces, and the message of pushing limits all combine to make it one of the most talked about sports ads in recent memory. This commercial is built to be replayed, broken down, and shared everywhere, locking it into the culture instead of letting it fade after one watch. That kind of reach is rare. It stands out as one of the most impactful ads in recent memory, pulling in attention well beyond traditional basketball fans and into mainstream conversation. Dropping the commercial during the Christmas season, even with a 2026 release date, feels intentional. By placing the shoe into holiday imagery and seasonal excitement early, Nike plants the idea into wish lists and long-term gift conversations. The timing taps into a moment when emotions run high and spending habits are already activated, helping the brand build desire that stretches years ahead. This approach is a risk because it depends on sustained interest over a long period. Still, it almost guarantees that the Caitlin Clark shoe stays in constant discussion. It becomes a future must-have that families, fans, and sneaker watchers keep bringing up long before it ever reaches stores. Framing it during the holidays makes the eventual release feel like a long-awaited reward rather than just another drop. Nike's heavy investment in Clark, both with a signature shoe and a high-budget commercial, sends a clear message about how they view her future. This is not a short-term play or a trial run. It signals confidence in her staying power, visibility, and ability to connect with a wide audience over time. Positioning her at this level suggests Nike sees her as a cornerstone athlete, someone who can carry a brand line and influence culture for years. The scale of this rollout shows a belief that her appeal extends across age groups, fan bases, and platforms, making her one of the most valuable long-term bets in the modern sports landscape. The sheer scale of this campaign, from the A-list celebrities to the carefully layered rollout, signals a strong belief that Caitlin Clark's star power is only going up.
Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark was featured in a star-studded brand video for her signature collection with Nike. Clark's New From Anywhere advertisement spot includes appearances from Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce, his brother Jason, rapper Travis Scott, and comedian Michael Shea, and former Iowa coach Lisa Bluter. She's so legendary. Here it says, according to footwear industry insider Nike DePaula, Clark's first signature shoe with Nike is set to release.
The 2-year wait starts to look less random and more like a calculated move aimed at setting up an even bigger launch when the timing finally hits. The commercial also reflects how sports, entertainment, and fashion are now fully intertwined. Bringing in figures like Travis Kelce and Travis Scott blurs traditional boundaries. Their presence pulls in audiences who may not follow basketball closely, but are drawn by cultural influence and name recognition. That crossover matters. It helps expand Clark's reach beyond core hoops fans and pushes her further into mainstream territory. This is the modern athlete blueprint, where players are not just competitors, but global brands. Clark's image now moves across multiple cultural lanes at once. She connects sports fans, music fans, and fashion followers through the same campaign. That ability to bridge worlds gives her a level of influence that few athletes reach. Nike is clearly leaning into that, using every platform possible to stretch her visibility and keep her name in constant circulation. The ongoing conversation around the shoe release has even turned into humor-filled comparisons to Major League labor negotiations. Fans joke that getting the shoes on shelves feels as complicated as finalizing a collective bargaining agreement. That kind of commentary shows how emotionally invested people are. The delay has turned the shoe itself into a public debate, where frustration and anticipation live side by side. This level of reaction speaks to the connection fans feel with Clark and her brand. What should be a normal product launch now feels like a shared waiting period, almost a group experience. The shoes are not just merchandise anymore. They have become a symbol of access, timing, and recognition tied directly to her rise. At its core, the commercial is still a sharp piece of marketing. It has everyone talking, even if the timeline has left plenty of people confused. The campaign builds anticipation through celebrity power while staying rooted in Clark's unique talent. The delay is a real point of tension, but it also stretches the hype window, making the eventual spring 2026 release feel massive before it even arrives. Nike has already locked in the outcome it wanted. Caitlin Clark's signature shoe is now one of the most talked about future releases in recent memory. The weight itself has become part of the story. Long before anyone laces up a pair, the conversation is already everywhere. What started as a Christmas commercial has turned into a 2-year countdown filled with speculation, excitement, and growing impatience. This is no longer just about sneakers. It is about how one athlete can move culture, pull attention, and keep millions locked in even when the product is still out of reach. The buzz is already here, and that alone proves how powerful this launch has become. This rollout has already done what most launches only hope to achieve after release. It has dominated conversation, divided opinion, and locked Caitlin Clark into the center of sports culture, long before the shoe ever touches a shelf. The wait, the confusion, and the non-stop debate have all become part of the story, turning anticipation into a daily talking point rather than a one-week hype cycle. Nike did not just tease a product, they created a long-form moment that stretches across seasons, headlines, and platforms. Every delay, every promo box, every reaction only adds another layer to the buildup. Whether fans are excited, annoyed, or both at the same time, they are still paying attention. And that attention is the real currency. Caitlin Clark's impact now lives beyond the court. This campaign proves she can move culture, shift markets, and command space in conversations usually reserved for legacy icons. Very few athletes reach that level, and even fewer do it this early. The shoe release date may still be far away, but her presence is already permanent. By the time spring 2026 arrives, this will not feel like a debut. It will feel like a payoff. And if you want to stay ahead of every twist, delay, and behind-the-scenes move tied to this launch and everything surrounding it. Courtside Leaks is where that story keeps unfolding. The hype is not slowing down, and neither is the conversation. We've got every angle covered, every leak, every backstage twist, every moment they won't show you. Hit like, subscribe, drop a comment, and share this video. Stay locked in with Courtside Leaks, your home for the truth behind the WNBA headlines.